It's your boy Grove here, back with another video, and today I got supposed to you guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with the LBR Legends Battle Royale best teams, guys, for this mode. I think this is a future mode, so if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel. Road to 14K. I think we're like 120 away, 110 away. So if you guys are new, enjoy these type of content, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, turn on the notice when I do post a video go live. You guys don't miss out. So yeah, we're gonna do a Legends Battle Royale. And before we get into it, bro, we're gonna read the news and everything, and then we're gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the best colors for each. I'm gonna show you guys the best units for each color. If you guys don't have these certain units, then I'm gonna show you guys alternatives, and I'm also gonna show you guys equipments, because if it is future related, there's also some important future related equipments that you guys can rock and it can help you get some wins, get some extra chrono crystals, some extra PvP messages, and all that good stuff. So let's go to the news. So the news here, I think it's here. So it's Legends Battle Royale Future. And you guys know that they usually always have some special rules, so we just want to make sure and read this real quick. So you guys know we're gonna get 10 tickets. It's gonna be up for 5 days, whatever. I don't know how long it's gonna last. So the special rules is 30% health to Fusion Warriors. My goodness. So the 2 Fusion Warriors that's gonna get this buff is gonna be any Vegito units and any Zamasu. Any fused Zamasu characters, so like Karate Zamasu or Zamasu and Vegito. Those going to be the main 3 units. That's going to, or the main 2 units for fused Zamasu and Vegito. So, I mean, if you have the new Ultra Vegito Blue, that's going to be helpful. 30% to Fusion Warriors. That's a lot of HP, right? So, let's get into team building. So, for Fusion Warriors, let's actually go and go here, and let's actually go to the fusion tag. So for the future tag, they have 1 HP buffer. If I'm actually correct, Mai is the only HP buffer for future. So you definitely want to rock Mai on your team, because he just gives HP and it helps. And if you have Ultra Vegito Blue, then he's going to get an extra 55 HP just with him and himself, and then Mai, that's going to be insane. So like, have Mai on your team, bro, for the HP. Then I'm actually gonna let's list the best units for each color. So for red, I don't have Ultra VB, but Ultra VB is the best red. Ultra VB is the best red. Let me actually just show you the best team setup real quick. The best team setup, if you do have Rose, if you do have Ultra Vegito Blue, if you do have Trunks, the best setup here. Pretend this is VB. Pretend this is Rose. I don't have Rose either. Pretend this is Rose, and then pretend this is Trunks. This is going to be the best trio for the mode. If you have all 3 of these characters, they're going to be the best trio for this character. For this mode. And then the Zenkai buffers is most likely going to be this Trunks and Mai, just the Zenkai buff, the Ultra Vegito, and then this green Vegeta here, the Zenkai buff Rose. So if you have Ultra Rose, Ultra VB, and Zenkai Trunks, this is going to be the best setup. And if you do have these Zenkai buffers, it's going to be really good. If you don't have these Zenkai buffers, just rock any strike base, strike attack, Z ability units on the bench. And if you don't have this Trunks, then most likely people are going to just rock this Zamasu just to have endurance and all that good stuff. But I mean, that's pretty much it. But the problem is with Trunks and Zamasu is red VB just nullifies endurance. I mean, he goes type neutral, nullifies endurance. So you really have nothing to, can't really cover against it. But that's going to be the best team. So the best colors it's going to be red and it's going to be green. So you got to make sure you have a strong blue and a strong purple just to slow them down. Those are going to be the best 2 colors to counter is blue and purple, because those are 2 ultra units, red VB, Rose. So yeah. Now the best colors for red, Ultra VB. If you don't have Ultra VB, who will be the second best red? Honestly, I'm actually conflicted on these reds for real. I would probably say the next best red might be Red Cell. You know, Red Cell was actually pretty solid too, because he also nullifies endurance. I know a lot of you guys didn't even summon for Red Cell with that new banner with the purple Trunks in him, but transforming, he can get his banners back. He can ramp up over time, which is pretty nice, and he can get his banners back his second post main. So this guy's pretty solid, and over time, he actually nullifies endurance and all that good stuff when you have the enemy's 50 health or lower. So this guy's actually really good. Red, solid. red unit for this team. If you don't have red VB, you can definitely rock him. If you don't have him next, who would I say would be another good red? I would probably say the droids will probably be third for me, just because they do extra damage to I think they do Super Saiyans and Saiyans or hybrids or whatever, but the fact that they nullify endurance, they do extra damage to yellows, they can do extra damage to blues, depending on when you switch to the droids or to 17, they can do some damage and they can ramp up like that, give support to their allies as well, which is pretty solid. And then I will probably say the fourth best red will probably be this new free-to-play Goku Black. Now, granted, he's on the blast side compared to just like the droids, but he has a gimmicky blue card thing where everything revolves around his blue card. He does have some type of support against his allies, so that's actually pretty nice there. If you want to do some synergy with that, that's actually pretty solid. So I'll probably say those are the best reds, the best four reds. After them, I mean, the other reds just don't compete. Red, CMZ, they just don't compete. So I'll probably say those are the best four reds. After that, I'll probably say Trunks and mine. Probably them. I'll add them fifth. I'll add them fifth in there. So next, let's go to green. Green, Ultra Rose. If you're Ultra Rose, he's the best green. No doubt about it. Blast Armor, he has the paralysis. He has type neutral against purples. He has 3 ultimate cards. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? There's no argument. Next, if it's next after him, the next best green will probably be this green Trunks. I'll probably say the green Trunks probably be next. I mean, he can go type. You can go type neutral against purple. He gets 2 ultimate cards. He doesn't really do the most damage, but I mean, he can chain in terms of every time he hits the field, he gets 2 cards. So I mean, he has some things that's really nice. He has Blast Armor as well, which is pretty good. I think he can get the job done. I actually do think he is the second best green for. I actually do think he's the second best green. Anybody else besides him, over him? Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. So the third best green, I'm actually conflicted between third and fourth. It actually will be this Vegeta or this Trunks. I think this Trunks is actually pretty slept on. I mean, not Trunks. This future Gohan is actually pretty slept on. He can go type neutral against purple. He has transforming stats. He does a lot of good blast damage as well. I know when he's last stand, he stacks up a lot of damage as well too, which is really nice. And then this Vegeta, he just ramps up every time he lands a card. He can go type neutral against purple for a little bit when he's on standby for, like, I think it's 3 timer counts or whatever, or is it 3 to 4 timer counts. He has a lock-in blue ultimate card. He can do his thing. He can do his thing. I probably think these two are tied. Depending on if you want to go to strike base or blast base, I think both of them are pretty solid. Fourth options is being a green unit. After that, maybe this unit here, maybe this unit here is a sleeper, but like it's really difficult for you to get them at high stars. So I don't know if a lot of you guys are gonna have them at high stars, but this guy's also a sleeper pick as well. I think this guy's pretty slept on as well, but I'll probably say those are the top 4 best green units. Then let's go to the blues. Best blue unit is definitely going to be the Zenkai Trunks. Zenkai Trunks just got his Zenkai recently, so he's going to have the good Zenkai stats and the good Zenkai unique abilities and all that good stuff. So him is definitely probably put him as the best blue unit for sure. Strike base, endurance, really helpful. And then after that, if you don't have him, I'll go with Zamasu. I think Zamasu is going to be pretty solid just to be able to slow down VB a little bit in terms of reduction to damage, health, disruption. He can nullify endurance with it. Not endurance. Cover change with his green card. Pretty solid unit. I think he is probably the second best blue after Trunks. You might argue and say VB might be better than him. That's opinion based, right? So I'll probably put him third. VB. You know, he's a unit that just does a lot of strikes, and that ultimate card does a lot of damage, bro. His ultimates can hit. They can nuke for real. So I think VB, and then he has Blast Armor, so that's pretty nice as well. And then after that, in terms of the 4th best blue, I'm actually conflicted between these two. It's either this Goku Black or this free-to-play Trunks. This free-to-play Trunks, if you switch him out 3 times, he gives support buffs to his allies, I believe, which is really cool. Let me actually check his ability real quick. Yeah, so he gives extra damage to like future event or Vegeta clan unit, which is like 30 extra damage, which is pretty nice right there. And then this Goku Black is really nice too because he gives blue cards, right? So if you have this Goku Black here, and you have Ultra Rose, you can literally spam blue cards with Ultra Rose, just spamming blue cards because he has a quick animation. And the only way for you to stop that is it's the perfect banish to Ultra Rose. So him and Ultra Rose will actually go hand in hand really well together, not gonna lie to you. So I'll probably say they're too conflicted. I think a lot of people are not gonna really have this Goku Black at higher stars, so that's why I'll probably give the edge over this Trunks, because you can 14 star him easily. His event just came back, so you can definitely 14 star him without no hesitation. But Goku Black is really good as well, so give respect to him. And then I'll probably say those are the best 5. I think those are the best 5 blues for real. Yeah, VB, you got Trunks, you got Zamasu, and you got the Goku Black, and you got the Future Trunks. So yeah, we got blue, we got red, we got green down. Let's hop into purple. Now the best purple, in my opinion, I'm probably gonna go with Ultra Rose. You know, Ultra Rose, he can nullify endurance. So if you are facing against like Future Gohan, Senkai Trunks, Sort of Hope Trunks, Zamasu, he is another unit that can nullify endurance, just like Red VB. He's also he can wall off against green units. So say like Ultra Rose for a little bit, he can wall off against them pretty nice. I think the only problem with him is like his ramp up is kind of aging out now. You kind of see him aging out for real. But I think he's probably the best purple for real. I think he is the best purple unit here. If I'm not missing any purple future units, I don't think I'm missing any purple future units. Nah. But yeah, I'll put him as the best purple. Then after that, if you don't have this LF Rose at Zenkai, then I'll probably put this purple Trunks. A lot of you guys probably not going to have this purple Trunks as well, because you guys did not summon for the Legends Meta Rising thing. Him doing extra damage to God Key is pretty nice, because VB and Rose are part of God Key. So him doing some extra damage there. He has the IT cover change twice. I think he also gets double card draw speed at the beginning of the match. Does he nullify endurance with his green card? I mean, not endurance, but cover change with his green card. Yeah, he nullifies cover change with his green, gets his Vanish back. So this Trunks is pretty solid. He's pretty okay. As a second best purple, I'll probably say he's definitely the second best purple for sure. But a lot of you guys are not going to have him. So if you don't have him, now I'll probably go with purple Cell. Now, I'm really iffy on Cell. I think Cell is definitely aging out as well. Although he does have his plat right here, I still feel like with the plat he's still aged out. I think he's in now due for a Zenkai for real. I think that's what he's kind of missing now. Like he's really aging out, but I mean, I guess he can still kind of get the job done, I guess, man. I mean, if you have him at higher stars, you can destroy Dragon Balls. The only thing I don't like is him charging up his gauge, which kind of sucks, but other than that, I mean, it is what it is. So if I had to say one last other purple to use, bro, maybe Zenkai Murasamasu, just because he has Zenkai stats, and that's pretty much their only reasons, because he's a Zenkai unit. I can't really see any other reasons other than him being a Zenkai having high stats for sure. Yeah, I'll probably say he's the 4th best Zenkai purple unit for future. So if you don't have them, I'll probably put him 4th. And then let's hop into the last color, which would be yellow. So yellow, in terms of an all-around unit, yellow is going to be the toughest part, because if everyone is rocking red VB, then yellow, you're not going to see a lot of people rocking yellow. So me personally, I think TV is the best yellow, and the reason why for that, a lot of you guys might say Future Gohan, but the fact that they can go to the Vegeta side and do extra damage to the red, to VB, gives them an edge, right? Like all these other yellow units can't really do extra damage to Reds like that. They don't have type advantage as Reds besides Future Gohan, but he only goes type neutral. So I think TV has the edge over Future Gohan, just because they can switch to the Vegeta side and do extra damage to Ultra Vegeta Blue. So I'm gonna put them over the edge for sure. I know they're blast based, but I'm gonna put them over the edge just because they do extra damage to they have a chance of doing extra damage to to Vegeta Blue. So after that, we're gonna put Future Gohan. Just the amount of support that he gives for VB and Rose and Sort of Hope Trunks, all them damage dealers, just to do more damage. It's you can't really go wrong with that, bro. Like he's just a really good unit, bro. Really, he disrupts really nice. He heals, and he gives support to his allies, bro. It's really good. And he can go type neutral. He can get his Vanish back when he lands a strike. He can steal blues and green cards with his main ability. So I think he's pretty solid. I still put him as the 2nd best yellow unit for future. Now after that, not going to lie to you, after some of these showcases I've been seeing, I might actually put Zenkai Goku Black as the 3rd best, bro. I think his plat is actually pretty insane. I don't have it maxed out yet, but This right here, bro, if you guys are able to get this red slot, bro, like getting 60 damage inflicted and permanent card draw speed and minus 23 to blast arts, bro, is actually pretty insane. And even if you get the second slot, it's actually pretty solid here too. He's getting also like 50% for his defense and offense. He gets up to 30% damage inflicted. He does extra damage to Saiyans and hybrids, which you're going to be seeing throughout the whole LBR thing. High key recovery up to 50 as well. So I actually think this guy's actually going to be the third best yellow unit, bro. For real. Like, I think his blast damage does a lot. It's cracked out. So I'm going to put him as the third best yellow future unit. You do have him Zenkai for sure. Let's hop into the last yellow. I think the last yellow, I actually would probably put this Zenkai Trunks here. I think the Zenkai Trunks, I mean not the Zenkai Trunks, this yellow free-to-play Team Trunks actually does be doing a lot of damage. He does actually have this one, when he pops his main ability, he nullifies cover change for 10 timer counts, and he can cook right there. He can really cook up in when he pops his main ability. He does a lot of damage, so I'll probably put him as the fourth best yellow. Other than that, I can't really see any other yellows for real. I mean, the Rose is okay. The yellow free-to-play cell is okay. This first form cell is meh. You know, his Z ability is not really the best. So I'm going to show you guys the best strike-based team. Like I said, I kind of showed you it before, but I actually want to show you guys the best strike-based team and then the best blast-based team. So like I said, if you do have Rose and you do have Ultra VB and you do have the sort of Trunks for sure, I think this is going to be the best team. And then you can just Zenkai buff them right here just like this. You're going to do this pretty much. That's pretty much going to be the setup. You don't have this Trunks, then a lot of people are going to just put like Future Gohan, or they're going to put like Zamasu, for example, just for disruption or support or whatever, or endurance, right? It's endurance protection. But for a blast-based team, I actually think there's actually a pretty solid blast-based team for real. You can actually rock Zamasu. You can rock this guy here. And then for the last, you can either do the droids or the free-to-play Goku Black, because the free-to-play Goku Black actually do support his allies, for real. He actually do support his allies, so if you guys do want to go for a blast-based team, you can, and you guys can definitely Zenkai buff the TV here, and then you guys can also Zenkai buff Zamasu here, maybe something like this. Or if you kind of iffy about Rose running around, you could probably take him out and probably put in maybe like Rose here, maybe like a strong, decent purple over here just to slow down Ultra Rose if you do face him a lot. So some type of setup like this, for example, might be pretty good as a blast-based team, or you can just rock this Zamasu for more blast-based, but I think he's just the better purple for me to rock. So little stuff like that. For the blast-based and strike-based side of the team, like I said, bro, if you guys don't have these certain units, man, you guys can replace them. I already kind of showed you guys all the teams and equipments, and I mean the colors, best colors for each unit. So in terms of the equipments though, I think for if you're rocking a strike based team, make sure you guys do get this equipment here, the Zenkai, I mean not the Zenkai, this Awaken equipment here where it focuses on pure strike for future tags. So you're rocking like the Rose, VB, and Trunks, definitely get this equipment here. Now you're rocking a blast base, definitely go farm this equipment here where it gives extra pure blast for per future. So if you guys don't want to go for these certain platinum equipments where you gotta invest more resources, these are just the better default pure equipments and all that good stuff, and then just build around them with good blast Z abilities and Zenkai buffs, and they just to do their damage on the strike or blast side depending on what type of team you build for them. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it with this video, man. I showed you guys all the best colors for each. I showed you like 4 to 5 best colors, best units for each colors and everything like that. So let me know which team, what you're going to rock. Me personally, I think the best colors to counter VB and what's name is going to be blue and purple, right? And you won't really hard counter them because they both have some way of going type neutral against both. VB when he counters with his green card and when he rides a rush, and then Rose when he pops his main ability. So even if you do have a purple and blue, they can still go type neutral. So it's gonna be pretty difficult if you don't have Rose and VB green rough, like just like me, right? I don't have both of them, so it's gonna be pretty difficult to deal with them. But we'll manage, bro. We'll win some games just because I'm a better skilled player, right? So yeah, that's it with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and grill, man. I'm out. Peace.